his blade.
Hey Freunde, jetzt
It
kommt
is
zu
the
diesem
last link I
neuen
have to the
Video.
land of my birth.
Wir machen heute wieder weiter mit unserem Event. Wir machen es jetzt, glaube ich, fertig. Und ja, wir fangen an. Bevor wir das machen, möchte ich aber auch nochmal erzählen, dass ich gerade gepullt habe und wirklich sehr enttäuscht worden bin. Also ich habe 5-Sterne-Pull gemacht. Ich habe Jean bekommen. Problem ist, ich kann mit Jean nichts anfangen. Ich habe keine Verwendung für Jean. Ich habe kein Interesse an ihr. Ich hatte gehofft, ich kriege Kasua und ich hatte dann wenigstens gehofft, dass mir Heise noch hinterhergeschickt wird. Nein. Oder er nicht. Ich habe eigentlich nur gepullt, weil ich gehofft habe, dass ich Heiso bekomme. Oder Heiso. Wie auch immer. Ich wurde sehr bitter enttäuscht. Ja. Ich hoffe, er hat mehr Glück als ich. Eigentlich habe ich echt gedacht, ich krieg noch mal einen Kasor und kann ihn ein bisschen auf C1 bringen, aber nein. Ich wurde enttäuscht, ne? Okay. Gut. Dann treffe ich mit den anderen. Hier bin die letzte Illusion.
Everyone, over here!
Oh.
Is everyone awake now? Mona says that she has something important to tell everyone.
The first glimmering daybreak after the return of the Immonakreich most certainly revitalizes one's innermost spirits.
What Main Fräulein means is that she is ready to take on the next challenge.
Yeah, we're rested and ready too.
All right, then I'll get to the crux of the matter. I just peeked into my scry glass and there's a new mirage forming on that island over there. And I have a feeling that this one is my mirage.
Oh, so now it's Mona's turn. You were with us for all of ours. Seems like it's time for us to go with you into yours.
Well, I'm sure there's nothing to see, really.
Lady Magistus, are you embarrassed?
No, absolutely not. It's not like I'm worried about everyone judging me after seeing my embarrassingly pathetic mirage or anything.
This emphatic no sounds rather like a thinly disguised yes.
Das habe ich jetzt irgendwie nicht ganz kapiert. Ich sage, das sieht irgendwie hübsch aus. So wie das steht und der Hintergrund. Ich finde, der Hintergrund schaut irgendwie anders aus. Der ist gut.
Well, astrologists are often regarded as something out of this world, right? But what if my mirage is nothing like that?
Fret not. Your Prinzessin is not so foolish as to entertain preconceived notions on how thy mirage should or should not present itself.
Yeah, me neither. Not that I have low expectations of you, Mona, but personally, I think you're a kind soul, and you shouldn't feel like you have to live up to anything more than that.
I'm sure Mona's mirage will stay true to her kind heart.
Yeah, and it's not like we're going in there just to do some sightseeing. There's other reasons too, right?
Ja, vielleicht. Wir könnten dort die Wahrheit hinter den Illusionen
Really?
finden.
Well, okay then. I suppose I'm not worried as long as everyone doesn't get too excited. All right then, let's get going.
Ich wette, wir kriegen keine. Der uralte azurblauen Stern. Ich wette, wir bekommen keine. Die sind so unwichtig.
According to my scry glass, we've arrived at the mirage. Okay, let's find the entrance first.
Beim hast du was gesehen?
Is that it? Over there?
Kosche sei!
Huh. This looks like some kind of pool.
We're not gonna have to swim to get in, are we?
Huh? Wait, do we have a non-swimmer among us?
No, I don't think that's the real problem here.
Someone's scared, huh? Well then, I'll go first.
Ugh, And there she goes. She's gonna show off her oh-so-perfect swimming skills now.
Please be mindful of your wording, mein Fräulein.
Oh, right.
See you later.
Whoa! Mona dived right into the pool and disappeared. Let's catch up with her.
Ich hoffe nicht, dass wir nicht Schwimmer unter uns haben. Schick!
What a spectacular structure.
Da sagst du was, Kasua.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this. Hey, Mona, your mirage is amazing.
Though it falls short of the glorious Immonakreich, one must admit that it is an impressive realm nonetheless, Lady Magistus.
At least it's not showing me getting lectured by the old hag. Thank goodness. Well,
Das kommt
what
noch.
else would you expect of a genius astrologist's mirage? Okay, let's get started.
Ach, wir stehen alle im Wasser. Ist so hübsch hier. Die Projektplattform der Astrallampen, keine Ahnung, haben oben und unten zwei Plätze, an denen Sternbildsplitter zum Projizieren platziert werden können. Zum Anwenden der Astrallampen müssen zuerst verschiedene Sternbildsplitter eingesammelt werden. Auf jedem Sternbildsplitter sind verschiedene Sternmuster zu sehen. Die Astrallampen projizieren die Sternmuster auf den Sternensplittern auf die Kuppel und formen so Sternbilder. Wenn du die in der Umgebung verborgenen Informationen beachtest, kannst du vielleicht so manch ein Rätsel lösen, wenn du den entsprechenden Sternensplitter platzierst. Okay. Okay. Sammeln wir mal alles ein. Okay, ich habe hier schon ein paar... Halleluja, Jesus Christus. Was haben wir jetzt überhaupt? Nein, das wollte ich nicht. Das wollte ich auch nicht. Ich wollte das da. Haben wir jetzt überhaupt eingesammelt? Okay. Entschuldigung. So, da. Nee.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Ich habe das noch nicht ganz verstanden. Nicht ganz, ne? Nö. Nee, fehlen noch ein paar Dingsbums.
Time to go.
Finde ich hier noch irgendwo mehr? Oh. Ja, müssen es doch irgendwo noch ein paar geben. Ich meine, mit zwei kann ich das doch nicht zusammenbauen. Shit, wann geht denn das? Okay. Ach, ja, da ist noch. Da ist noch eins. Ich muss noch. Irgendwo muss noch mindestens eins sein.
Time to go.
Aha.
Whoa, it's open!
Hm. Okay. Lösen wir mal das Rätsel. Okay, and now? Müssen wir das Ding irgendwie so abfliegt, oder was? Wenn eine Astralvorrichtung angegriffen wird, kann sie Sternenlichter in eine bestimmte Richtung abfeuern, damit andere Astralvorrichtungen eine Kette bilden. Wenn du dich in der Nähe einer astralen Vorrichtung befindest, kannst du ihre Ausrichtung ändern und sie mit anderen Astralvorrichtungen verketten. Okay, ich gehe mal davon aus, wir müssen irgendwie das Bild da oben machen. Aber wie?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Lass mal gucken. Ach so, ist das. Wenn ich das dann drehe, dann geht es. Okay. Das ist doch nicht so schwer, wie ich gedacht habe. Nee. Dachte gerade im Moment, es wird schwieriger. Aber es ist ja total einfach. Nö, es ist einfacher als gedacht.
There's a star over there.
Ah.
And now it's gone. Let's follow it.
Alles sind hübsche Sterne. Und die Musik ist auch irgendwie schön, die ist mysteriös, finde ich. Die hat auf jeden Fall was Mysteriöses drin an sich. Aber, naja, ganz offensichtlich ist die Illusion hier auch nicht.
It's made its way.
I've always been very proud of my talent in astrology. Huh? What in the... Is that my voice? I believe that astrology is a valuable discipline and that it is capable of revealing the inner workings of this universe. Oh, that's me talking to myself. When people discovered I could perform divination, they began to bombard me with inquiries. When is my missing son going to be found? Do they love me or not? Will I ever recover? Being the honest person I am, I told them exactly what I saw through the scry glass. Though honesty may bring about resentment, I couldn't lie in the face of such a noble art. Astrology is a scam. That's insane. Can you please leave me alone now? I need some space. It felt as if I was being stabbed with razor-sharp knives formed by their disappointment. I could see the future, yet I felt miserable, as if I'd fallen into an abyss.
Gott, was für eine Kack-Kamera-Ansicht. Kann man ja überhaupt nicht. Richtig steuern. Ich glaube, ich hasse nicht so sehr auf dieser Welt, wie wenn man die Kameraansicht nicht verändern kann. Und wenn den auch noch so kacke ist. Ich hab nicht mal sowas geschafft. Hä? Hä? Was soll ich denn anders machen? Hä? War die Zeit war doch noch nicht um, oder? Laufe ich zu sehr gegen die Wand, oder was? Hä? Ach, soll ich keine... Ach so. Lest die Aufgabenstellung vor, nie. Ich soll keine 30 Treffer erleiden. Oh, hoppala. Also manchmal... Also... Nee. Also... Okay, da gibt es jetzt keine Entschuldigung für. Das war jetzt halt wieder meine Dummheit. Aber es wurde nicht richtig erklärt. Oh, scheiße. Ah! Ja, übertreib. Ja. Nein! Fair. Hilfe. 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 Okay.
Lady Magistus, this is heartbreaking.
Please don't try to comfort me. It'll only make me feel embarrassed.
Come on, you don't need to pretend in front of us. You need a hug.
Oh, no. That was really how I felt back when I first started out in astrology, but I've matured now. I'm no longer so easily swayed by random people's opinions.
Who would have thought? Even Magistus, the court archmage, was not spared of vexatious times in her career.
It must have been difficult to be misunderstood by others. I'm glad that you were able to move past that.
Actually, there are many who have given up astrology due to similar circumstances. But I am a genius, so it's only fair that I'm able to accomplish what others cannot.
It's pretty inspiring to hear you say all that in an amazing place like this.
Ich weiß, dass Mona ein absolutes
Yes,
Genie ist.
good. Keep going.
Sorry to interrupt, but the door is that way.
All right. I'll let you shower me with praise after all the mysteries are solved.
The surroundings appear to have changed. This isn't the beach we originally left.
The area appears to be the mountains of Mondstadt. Wait, have we been sent back to Mondstadt?
Yet the boundless ocean still surrounds us.
There should be another pool around here for us to enter.
Over here, y'all!
Why isn't it letting us enter?
Oh, something seems to be floating on the water there.
Is it a painting? Or what is it?
It seems to be hinting at a specific place.
It is anticipating that the Prinzessin would guide her loyal followers to the location that has been chosen by fate.
Why is it always you that has to take the lead? Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's just find this place first.
Okay, also ich gehe mal davon aus, dass wir Lol. Auf den Berg müssen. Aber wir müssen ja gar nicht selber denken. Wir werden darauf geführt. Finde ich gar nicht so schlecht, wenn ich selber nicht denken, nichts denken muss. Aber wir haben schon gemerkt heute, denken klappt nicht so. Oh, ist das ein hübscher Himmel. Guckt euch den Himmel an. Man sieht eigentlich immer die Milchstraße im Himmel eigentlich, wenn es Nacht ist. Das ist ja noch viel schöner. Was? Seit wann können denn die so gut klettern? Boah. Keine Ahnung. Habe ich den übersehen? Und pass auf, wenn ich den anzüge, gehen alle aus. Ja. Nee. Solche Rätsel mag ich nicht. Die mache ich nur nie. Und die mache ich auch nicht. Ich muss das Rätselloch lösen. Es gehen alle aus. Was, wenn ich die alle gleichzeitig anzünde?
Time for retribution.
Ach, wirklich jetzt? Als ob das erste jetzt nicht angegangen ist. Das ist eine absolute Gemeinheit. Okay. Muss doch mal gegen die Viecher da kämpfen. Ich muss meinen Feuerdingsbums wieder aufladen. So. Hey, wie viele sind denn da von denen? 20 oder was?
Fallen leaves adorn my nut. That hurt. Into the wind.
My opponent.
We'll need more where that came from.
Okay. Gut, dann versuchen wir das jetzt einfach mal erneut.
Your verdict is? I suppose this will do.
Okay, wir sollten das tatsächlich gleich tun. Wir müssen halt nach unten. Oder was? Egal, ich hab's geschafft. Na gut.
You will pay for that.
Ah, wir sind Dingsbumsplitter gefunden. Ah, um das ging's.
Our bond is strong.
Naja. Egal, haben sogar 2 Schatztruhen mit aufgemacht. Passt schon. Ey, versinkt da ja was komplett drin. Das finde ich cool. Okay. Was haben wir für einen Splitter bekommen? Ich glaube, wir müssen jetzt... Da, genau, das da. So. Nö, es muss nach oben. Und unten. Ach Mann! Der ist da. Ja. Gehen wir mal da lang. Hm. Da ist gar kein Bild in der Decke. Kann man die Decke da irgendwie wegmachen oder so? Da lugt irgendwas durch, aber... Ich weiß nicht, was das machen soll. Seltsam. Probieren wir es einfach mal. Hier haben wir den hellen Stern. Ah, okay. Ach, der kann also. Sieht jetzt irgendwie nicht so aus, wie es aussehen soll. Also, Servier würde noch so ein Ding fehlen. Wie viel eigentlich auf? Hä? Hä? Und jetzt? Was hat mir das jetzt gebracht? Nix. Was muss denn hin, was ist das Ding drin? Ach, der kann aber so. Okay. Ich glaube, jetzt habe ich die Lösung. Ich habe ein bisschen geguckt. So. 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 Okay, das war jetzt... Ich finde ein bisschen verwirrend. ist wieder ein Stern. Yay. Folgen den Sternen. Ich muss jetzt safe wieder da ins Wasser springen. Ja. Gut.
Astrology reveals the truth unreservedly. But not everyone is willing to accept their fate, no matter. Running into difficulties is part of practicing the craft. I must also become stronger myself in order to convince people.
Entscheid dich mal, wo du lang willst.
I once met an adventurer on a mountain who also happened to be picking fruits. He was even kind enough to share some with me, so in return, I agreed to perform a divination for him. The results were terrifying. I advised him to give up adventuring as soon as possible. He fell silent for a while. Surprisingly, he didn't doubt the results of my divination like others had, but he looked quite perplexed. Even so, I have to keep going. Adventurers can't just give up in the face of hardship. With that, he picked up his pack and headed for the peak.
So, ich bin im Irrgarten dran. So, ich muss da oben raus. Kann es sein? Hä? Nee, das verstehe ich jetzt nicht. Ich laufe plötzlich auf Treppen. Wir können auch nicht springen, wir können gar nichts, nur laufen.
However, try as I might, I could never forget that incident. Why is that?
Ich glaube, beim Mona werden ein bisschen öfter in die Illusion eintauchen. Das geht irgendwie schneller.
Oh, we're back again.
So, Mona, is that adventurer dead now?
That was the only time I ever saw him. And that was more than 3 years ago, which means he's no longer alive.
But isn't there still a chance that he's alive? You know, like maybe you just made a mistake.
Das ist doch ungerecht, oder?
You can't call it divination if you reject anything bad and believe the good unreservedly. That's just self-deception. Of course, casually performing divination for fun might be a different matter, but in my field of expertise, there's no room for lies. To contradict my own reading would be a blasphemy against astrology.
Cruel, but truthful. Such is fate.
I don't usually say things like this, but while we're on the topic, I really hope you don't confuse astrology with those fortune stick peddlers that you see along the streets. Astrology does not exist to please. We astrologists are here to verify and witness the truths of this world. Ugh. Which is why astrology is a disdained profession. It is a mighty art, but unfortunately one that annoys people nonetheless.
Why dost thou protest so much, Lady Magistus? thou seems not to be the sort with whom one would be loath to be associated.
What Mein Fräulein means is that she's glad to be friends with you.
No, that's not exactly what I said. Whatever has gotten into you, Oz, you misinterpret my utterances with increasingly alarming frequency.
Oh my, why could that be? Perhaps I have been concerned that Mein Fräulein could offend her friends and have been attempting to soften her words.
Although you're the only astrologist I know, you've left an awesome impression on me. You're not annoying at all. Those who go snooping around for secrets, yet ignore whatever they don't want to hear, they're the ones who should reflect on themselves. Knowing your fate doesn't come cheap.
If one could simply avoid fate with just a few words, no one would have to endure the pain of parting. Mona, don't take others' comments to heart. Follow your heart and never forget what's right.
Oh, I don't need comforting, thank you very much. I'm very tough, you know.
Warum sind deine Ohren dann rot? Das sind sie nicht, aber okay.
Oh, well then, thank you.
What dost thou say? Speak up and offer your highest reverence and blessings to the Prinzessin.
Ah.
Okay, Your Highness. Instead of making a scene, why don't you go collect the other fragments in the new location reflected by the pool? We can't enter the mirage without them.
Mein Fräulein, you are the only one with eyes sharp enough to locate the secrets.
If that's the case, very well. I shall proceed to the beach.
Let's go, Mona.
Oh, okay. Coming!
Ich verstehe gar nicht, warum wir das Bild anschauen sollen, wenn uns das doch eh schon gezeigt wird, wo wir suchen müssen. Naja. Es wäre nett, wenn du jetzt nicht die ganze Zeit runterrutschen würdest, danke.
The wind knows me.
Ah.
We've returned here once more.
Looks like the story's not finished yet. Let the adventure continue.
Was haben wir jetzt für Teile? Nein. Dafür möchte ich die richtigen Teile. Wir haben ja eh nur noch 2 Tore. gar nicht so schwer. Ähm. Ah. Okay, okay. Ach, oh Gott. Bin dumm, hab falsch angefangen. Irgendwas habe ich falsch gemacht. Bin gerade noch ein bisschen verwirrt.
Just the tune to accompany them. If you would.
Okay. Das war jetzt irgendwie... Ich weiß es nicht. Zu schwierig irgendwie für mich. Okay, Stern kann es jetzt auch, wenn ich entscheiden, wo er hin will. Ja, du musst keinen Marathon laufen.
It stopped by the water but didn't go in. Seems almost like it's waiting for something.
Mach mir die letzte Tür auch noch auf. Warte mal. Nee. Was ist meine Maus? Hallo? Ha? Was war das denn jetzt? Okay. Oh Mann, es nervt mich. Aber es funktioniert doch überhaupt nicht. Nee. Fällt uns so ein Ding. Was mir von da ins Fehlt uns ein Stern? Das funktioniert doch mit den beiden überhaupt nicht. Nö. Mal gucken. Also unten gehört, denke ich, ja. Das, was wir gebraucht haben, aber woanders halber. Wozu ist denn dann das da? Das braucht man doch für gar nichts. Naja, egal. Mehr Angelschnuppe. Hä? Okay. Hm. Was ist da? Hier ist kein Hinweis. Oder find ich den nicht? Hm, doch, hier ist da noch so eine... Was? Wirklich jetzt, hier gibt es verschiedene Möglichkeiten. Ich will einfach mal das Komplizierteste nehmen.
Time to go.
Hm.
Tja. So. Tja. 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 Tja.
So kompliziert war es ja gar nicht. Das ist doch nicht mal halb so kompliziert wie das andere.
Oh, there's another star here. Was the first star waiting for this one?
Entscheid dich! Mein Gott. Können die einfach dahin laufen, wo sie hinwollen? Nein, wir müssen erstmal 30 Mal im Kreis laufen. Ach, lauf doch zu. Weiß ich, hätte man bei einem anderen Sternbild auch was bekommen können? Ich weiß es nicht. So. Okay.
Oh, wait, how the...
Hm?
Another house in Mondstadt?
What are we doing in my house?
Your house? This is your house?
My, how unexpected. I heard Lady Magistus lived a modest life, but this abode...
Look at the labels on these books on the ground. Only one of its kind? 990,000 mora? Hey, that's super expensive.
Hä, ich dachte, du bist ständig pleite. Naja, dann wundert es mich nicht, dass du ständig pleite bist, wenn du solche Bücher kaufst. Also...
There are so many expensive-looking hardcovers over here. So this is what an astrologist's room looks like.
The rooms are exquisitely designed. This place must be very expensive.
Zum Beispiel, das nicht erkannt
Hey,
habe.
I'm just occasionally out of mora, that's all. I never said I was a pauper.
You're not? Oh, so what about those times I treated you to meals and had you over to my place for dinner?
Mein Fräulein, mind your phrasing.
Thou wert blessed with the coveted opportunity to enter the palace of the Immenach Reich and meet with the Kaiser and Kaiserin der Verurteilung. Or hast thou conveniently forgotten this magnificent occasion?
Verurteilung. Ich finde das so geil.
Oh, yes! The stew and cold cuts your mother made were heavenly. I could go for some more of that right now.
Lady Magistus, this is not the time for such things.
Is that Mondstadt cuisine? I want to try some. I heard Mondstadt has lots of local delicacies, especially meat dishes.
Then I shall extend to you the honor of meeting the Kaiser and Kaiserin with me on a future occasion.
Really? Hey, we should go too.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I visited a friend's house. I shall gladly oblige. Oh, but shouldn't we bring some sort of gift?
Those two are very kind and understanding, so please, don't worry about that. Just bring yourselves.
You seriously have to try her mom's cold cut platter. It's a specialty or something. Anyway, it's simply delightful.
Not to interrupt, but perhaps we should start working on the puzzle at hand? Ever since I entered this place, I have found myself most preoccupied with that ornament.
Oh, right.
Oh, schon wieder vergessen, wozu wir hier sind. Okay.
Astrologists are able to understand the most complex signs among the stars. And because of this, they are not allowed to show any arrogance. If one believes that astrology grants them unlimited power, they will face banishment by the stars. In the past, I was ignorant enough to think that I understood all fates in the universe. Maybe it was some form. You should not get confused. If you should become confused one day, not even astrology will be able to help you then. That's what the old hag said. We astrologists can't predict our own fate. But today, those words seem to carry a different meaning. I understand now that people won't always follow a beacon's guiding light. Even though the way forward may be dark and dangerous, they will still resolutely forge ahead. Fate is called such precisely because it cannot be altered or reversed.
Oh Gott, habe ich mich erschreckt.
I understand the governing laws of the universe and have glimpsed secrets between heaven and earth. Observing it is enough for me. There are no perfect legends and no heroes that can save everyone. Instead of dwelling on my helplessness, what I should do is seize my own destiny.
What a magnificent view!
Lady Magistus, I believe this is the firmest evidence yet of your immense genius. You truly are the greatest archmage in the history of the Immonokreich.
Thank you. Although the Immonokreich really doesn't have that much of a history.
Stars like diamonds and the moon like a pearl. This is the most brilliant night sky I've ever beheld.
It's beautiful. To call up such a mirage, Mona must have a vast and boundless sea of stars in her heart.
Mona, was ist los?
I'm just thinking. These must be the things that we aspire to. This night sky is incredibly beautiful. In fact, I might go so far as to say it's even more beautiful than what I usually see in divinations. All the stars are in their rightful place. This is definitely my mirage. Only here can I see extraordinary sights like these.
Extraordinary? Why do you say that?
You know, the night sky of Tevat is truly marvelous. All the answers in the world seem to have been hidden within. When is my missing son going to be found? Do they love me or not? Will I ever recover? As your stars move across the sky, they record all your life events in their path. And among all the people in the world, a considerable number will see their stars deviate from their path. When your stars are on track, it means you will be healthy, happy, and at peace. Conversely, if your stars go off track, everything will get worse. The starry sky in my divinations would never look as perfect as this. Some stars would lose their way, and others would fall. I wish everyone could be happy and stay on track. To this end, I offer advice and tell the truth. I know it's useless. All fates are already revealed in the night sky, with mine too, just another among them. I can't change anything. Even so, outside of astrology, outside of the words of truth, I still cling to the wisp of an irrational fantasy. We must all live within the confines of reality, but call me presumptuous, but I still believe in miracles. In this vast sea of stars, there are stars for you, for me, for everybody. What are the chances of one star encountering another? Are these encounters not the most wonderful miracles in all of destiny? I don't know. But within Tevat, the stars in the sky will always have a place for us. Even if astrology is resolutely rational, fate remains arbitrary, cruel, but romantic.
Ich habe gerade den Zusammenhang nicht ganz verstanden, aber ich hoffe, ihr habt das. Ich weiß nicht, das war irgendwie, keine Ahnung, zu verwirrend für mich. Mona, vorhin schienst du nachdenklich. Hast du jetzt die Antwort
I
gefunden?
think I have figured out what those stars are hiding. Now I will seize my own destiny.
Fang das Schicksal? Was zum Teufel sollen wir fangen? Jetzt bitte mal ein bisschen schneller laufen. Verstehen die, was ich jetzt machen soll? Hä? Was soll ich machen? Versteh's nicht. Okay. Weiß ich, okay, ich glaube, ich weiß, was ich fangen muss, aber die Frage ist, wo ist das Ding, was ich fangen soll? Muss irgendwo ein Stern rumfliegen. Und den muss... Hier!
There was a transparent bird made of crystal. It was beautiful and fragile and could sing the most beautiful songs. But since mortals couldn't see it, they believed it to be a trick. How could a transparent bird possibly exist, let alone sing? When the bird heard that, it flapped its wings and flew across mountains and seas all the way to the night sky, where it turned into a star. Its brilliance was so dazzling that it illuminated everyone. It allowed all those that could see it to follow its light through the dark night, to sail through the seas under the guidance of the stars. It was born in wisdom, but trapped in ignorance. It has never voiced a complaint, for this is its destiny. Guiding people to see their destinies is the very meaning of its existence.
We're back here again. So, are we completely out of the mirage?
How strange. My mirage didn't contain any hints on the Fatui or the machine. Does that mean they had nothing to do with these mirages after all? Or perhaps these mirages are a mere consequence and not part of a process at all.
Paimon's lost.
I mean, these mirages were not steps toward solving the mystery, but rather a direct effect of whatever's going on. Someone did something to bring the mirages into being. As they were just passive side products, it was natural that they couldn't provide us with any useful information.
In other words, those mirages were only about ourselves.
Pure materializations of ourselves. Interesting.
Everyone, maybe we should go back to where this whole thing began. During our first day on the island, the Traveler and I checked out the Fatui camp together. We found a strange machine there, as well as some disoriented Fatui.
Ja.
The researcher who spoke to us claimed that the machine was just a Fatui industrial invention. He even promised to not disturb us.
Right. And the Cappy Cap guy looked half asleep the entire time. He kept talking nonsense.
I wonder, is it possible that madness and mirages are two different outcomes of the machine's influence? If so, everything can be traced back to that damaged machine, except for the difference in how it affects people. This, I believe, is caused by differences between the affected people themselves.
Oh, when you put it that way, it is indeed difficult to distinguish dreams and hallucinations. So what you're saying is, the device affected us differently because we are different from the Fatui.
Yes, and according to our observations over these past few days, I think the difference is that we all have stronger willpower.
Yeah, I can get behind that. People with strong willpower will hallucinate instead of falling into madness. But those who break too easily can't maintain a stable mirage.
In other words, we should go back to the Fatui camp and destroy that machine right away!
No, it should be repaired rather than destroyed.
What Mein Fräulein means is that rashly destroying a machine we do not understand may lead to more serious consequences. It would be better to find a way to repair it first.
Right. It pays to be cautious.
If my guess is correct, that machine is capable of influencing the human brain. So we'd better tread carefully.
So let's go now. There's no time to waste.
Was steht der Carpe Diem? What? Holt der azurblaue Stern. Abgeschlossen. Also dann, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal. Ciao.